neighbors are looking for answers as the Boaring Company continues its work on a major project, the Music City Loop. And in this phase, the company actually bought property right next to a neighborhood. Now, what isn't clear is what they plan to do with this. So WSMV's Steve Mailing dug into the paperwork to find out.
Francesca Kirkpatrick knows a thing or two about noise. A couple hundred feet from Murfreesboro Pike, the Briley Parkway, and Nashville International Airport, but with all that noise around, her neighborhood remains relatively quiet.
What we have built and what has been built and what has been here are families' histories.
That piece is now in question.
It was very fast. Just like The Secret was so fast, that gate came up so fast.
Kirkpatrick is disabled, as are a couple of her neighbors in the Stardust Acres subdivision. They're trying to figure out what's next for the church property at the entrance to their neighborhood, recently bought by the Boaring Company's subsidiary LLC for over double its value.
Nobody has had a meeting. Nobody has invited us to do anything to talk about it. I mean, you can welcome change if it's around you, but you can't welcome something that you don't even know anything about.
The property sits right along the route of the Music City Loop, but since the property was bought on September 23rd, there's been nothing released about what's to come there.
This is the house I've lived in the most of all of my whole entire life. The area, the house, it's everything for us. If you're displaced, how do you find a place to go? There's nobody telling you.
When we reached out to the Boaring Company, we didn't get a response. But here's what we do know about the property. The current zoning only allows for retail, consumer service, financial, restaurant, and office uses, which means if the company were to tunnel there or store equipment, it would need to be rezoned through Metro Council. And as far as that goes, Councilmember Russ Bradford says he's received no paperwork or communication from the Boaring Company about future use plans. But he's asked Metro Codes to keep an eye on the property and make sure it's being used as it's zoned to be. Kirkpatrick says she's hoping for answers soon.
It's just so hard to know that something could happen and, then you won't be able to know what's going to happen next in your life.
For WSMV4, I'm Steve Mailing.
Ben,